During the first year of the project, we realized that to make the humane typology and method more easily applicable, and also to share some of the analysis work we've done in the humane case studies, we ought to develop an online tool for profiling of human-machine networks. Let's have a look at the online tool. In addition to profiling your particular human-machine network of interest, you get to browse design consideration added as relevant for other human-machine networks, such as, for example, considerations on privacy and trust. We can also browse the human-machine networks that have already been profiled, either as cases of the Humane project or as example profiles. As an example, say you're working on a design for a sharing economy service. Sharing economy services are highly interesting as human-machine networks, as these so clearly illustrate how networks of intelligent platforms and human users enable new forms of collaboration and exchange. In contrast with, say, social networks such as Facebook, sharing economy services typically entail the connection of people with little or no social ties. The trust needed to engage in sharing behavior with strangers is typically hosted in the digital platform of the service. This is visualized in the profile of a prototypical sharing economy service here. We see that the social tie strength is low, while the human-machine relationship strength is high. This profile can now be compared to the profiles of human-machine networks of different domains. We have no perfect match to this profile here, but we see that it has profile similarities with quite a varied set of networks. In particular, if we filter only to consider the typology dimensions of social tie strength and human-machine relationship strength, we find profiles with substantial fair similarity. These profiles are associated with design considerations which have already been entered in the online tool. Hence, on the basis of profile similarity, we can now browse design considerations that is particularly suggested for this network profile. We can, for example, look at the design considerations addressing privacy and trust. Design considerations we find particularly relevant can be associated with a network profile and then be used as a source of design knowledge. The profiling process is intended to trigger reflection on the characteristics of the network of which it is important to be aware of as a designer or as a developer. Furthermore, the profile enables you to compare your network of interest to other human-machine networks in terms of profile similarity. An underlying assumption in the Humane project is that a comparison of human-machine networks in terms of profile similarity may support transfer of design knowledge. That is, design considerations that have shown important or useful for other networks that hold similar profile characteristics may also be important for the network that you are designing for.